Okay, so hi. I'm happy today to share this wonderful experience that I have with a pregnant woman. So she won't keep her privacy, so you cannot see her or know her name, and I really respect it. So how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
So happy to be with you. So I will ask you some questions to know more about my work, so what I'm doing exactly during a eye calibration pregnancy. So let's start from the beginning. So what interested you about my work, about the way that I'm working?
Yeah, so I always believe that life is about intuition, and no matter what happens outside, it's about you connecting to yourself um, and knowing what comes from inside and what makes sense to you. But having you helps me to kind of expand and have more clarity, or maybe bring new informations to me that still can be there in my heart and connect to myself and to align and support me throughout this journey.
Oh, love it. So why did you want a baby?
Oh man, this is funny because for me, I was always advocating for not having kids if you're not if you're not in that mood of raising a child. But I was also a person that I advocate for raising kids, for raising children in a very respectful way. And I had a dream, and I still have this dream, right? And my dream is to have a bunch of kids free, in a land,
Mm.
doing whatever they want and growing there. So um, in terms of this kind of duality, it's interesting because I decided to have a child when I felt the call. So I was like doing my inner work to understand what is the meaning of bringing a child in this
Mm.
planet here, and why I should open space in my body to bring that beautiful and amazing energy. I don't know how to express the feeling of having a being inside of you, because I never thought that I could experience something like that, into this planet to do and to be part of the new. And I really feel that. I really feel that it's all new and it's all part of the new.
Oh.
So um, for me, when I decided to open my space in my body, I decided to open space in my life to bring a being that could still have freedom to express and to exist. And
Mm.
I'm really committed to the fact that it's not my being. It's a being, it's a baby, it's someone that I want to do my very best to donate everything that I have in my heart. So this baby, this being, this person can grow and just exist the way it is, and to explore his or her gifts, and to freely connected to with who he is, and I'll be
Mm.
here to guide him.
Mm. Wonderful. So it's for to guide him in his path when he's
Is to guide, it's to support, and is to give him freedom to express himself.
wow, it's wonderful. So how was the beginning of your pregnancy, and how do you feel in the now present? So how you feel that my work is helping you in the beginning of your pregnancy?
Um, sorry, it is in the beginning of the pregnancy, and then what? Sorry.
Yeah, from the beginning up to now,
Okay.
because
So
yeah, now you are at 3 months.
from the beginning, I think in the beginning you gave me awareness of what was going on, in terms of right in the beginning, right before everything comes up to me and
Yeah.
happened to me, and that helped me to kind of see that side as a beautiful part of life and to accept that as a possibility. After that, I could kind of work on myself intensively in terms of healing, self healing, um, things that I felt like that there was opportunity for me to heal before, to fully accept or to feel that I was fully ready for that moment of conception. So I can divide my pregnancy like in different parts, in different small cycles, since the very first time we met. And I took responsibility for everything I did. And I just decided to move forward when I was completely ready for every single step of my journey. And then having like in the beginning, it's a mix, because in the beginning, do you want me to explain a little more about my
Go ahead.
So I had to kind of communicate more and to express a little more at home, talking with my partner and kind of anchoring that energy inside of me as well. So the process was just beautiful, because even though I felt more than he felt, the whole scenario, he was opening space for that too. And things just shifted inside out from the moment that I got my, how can I say that in English? I forgot the name. That I decided, and we made things in a beautiful way, in the most beautiful way we could, in terms of tools we had, in terms of responsibility, in terms of emotions, and in terms of thoughts. We did just our best. We have limits, but we did our best. So that way, closing this cycle, having you again helped me to go through my process of understanding the beginning, of dealing with my body. That was very new for me. What else? Being patient with the process in the physical aspect as well, because that was a little bit challenging. And yeah, so yeah, having you just calmed me down in many aspects and brought me light, more clarity again.
That's why it's wonderful that your partner gives you support right at the beginning. So it's just like, because these being of light who are coming really needs this relation, this connection between the mother, the future mother, and future father. It's just like as in the beginning. So it's just so beautiful. So I have the question about this being of light. So how did you feel when you knew that it was a being of light, or like coming through your physical body? Like it's not just a baby, it's like
yeah, it was just taking me back to the beginning of the process that started like months before, when we first met. And in my physical body, because I truly believe that it's all about intuition, guidance, and it comes from inside out a lot of inside out, but we know that it comes from the source too. So it's like outside in. But you just feel the expansion in your heart. Like you feel that your heart is like it's getting more and more expanded and warm, and you're fulfilled with love, and the love that you don't know, you can't touch, you can't describe. It's just yeah. So when I connected to that being that is full of light, I could see a different future coming to me as well, in a way that I have to be prepared myself to hold space for that amount of light, for that amount of for that huge part of the source that was coming into a small, tiny little ball inside of me. So that's what I felt.
Good. So how do you see or feel or work together? So how do you feel our connection?
I think our connection is growing, and it's growing with the baby in the being inside of me. Because for me, it's like having you gives me that peace of mind that I'm working to expand a little more, and you're here to support my expansion. You're here to guide me through that, and you're here to give me that little reminder that everything is fine, or we can kind of work on it together. And I think this is special. This is very precious, and I feel blessed in terms of having this as a tool. And I'd love everyone to experience that too, because I think it's just so beautiful seeing your gift being spread like this. I think it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like everyone deserves that. Yes, that's true.
Oh, thank you.
That's true.
So all the sacred support that I provide to you is helping guiding you. So
I'm sorry.
how the sacred support, so my gift that I provide to you is helping or guiding you. So the fact that I can communicate with a being
Yeah.
and guide you on how you can guide after the being when is born.
So what I feel, my sensation of having the sacred support is that I'm more connected to the present moment. And whenever we have that meetings, or whenever you come to me just because you came, you connected and you have some new thing to share with me, I feel that can give me a lot of opportunities to still work on myself, to focus on my present moment, on my day, to understand my body, to see what I have to do to hold space for him a little more, because of course things change throughout the day, things change over the week, and sometimes you have to handle a bunch of stuff at the same time, but you still have to be responsible for the space you're open to this be to the being. So having you helps me to focus on the present, not being concerned about the day tomorrow or the future, or get any kind of anxiety for any type of things, because yeah, just because we are supported. So that's good.
And the last question, so how do you feel in this eye calibration pregnancy?
Okay, so I think that was that.
So I mean, what do you feel in this experience of the new process of being
You
pregnant?
physically feel that. You can physically feel the calibration happening in your body. You can you feel like, physically speaking, I feel that I have uh, how can I say that? Maybe the body's it's getting ready and ready for the day and for the new cycle that you're working on. And also you feel in your heart, I don't know, just open up space for more information coming from the being. So you kind of connect with the being, and you have more and more information coming straight from him. No interference, no noises. It just comes straight to you when you do the calibration. So I think it's
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I think it's more like the physical body, as you feel the thing opening on inside of you and expanding, and the warmth coming up of your chest and going up to, oh, I'm feeling now. Yeah, oh man, I'm feeling now like a big expansion here. And then you just connect to the being, and then you can communicate. Like, yeah, that's beautiful.
So you can feel that you hold more light in your body for this being.
Yeah, I feel right away, and I feel after that too when I have more. I don't know how, maybe letting them know that you kind of talk to the being and the answer come right away. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm forming thoughts, but it's me forming, and then I just ask him, and then the thought just come like right in front of you.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, that's it.
so you're able to communicate maybe more easily with the being.
Yes, yes, that's how I feel. Like, and you okay. The other word that came to me is you trust the process. Like the thing we do, it's more like trusting the process. It's more like finding ways to not just to hold space, but also to do whatever healing, self-healing you have to do throughout the process. Because I think we all are responsible for doing self-healing throughout the life, but during pregnancy even more.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main point.
Yeah, so there's a lot of future mother and even future father who feel stress or anxiety during the pregnancy because they don't really have the good person around them. So do you feel that your team is there for you?
Yeah, I don't feel that I have any anxiety, stress coming because of the pregnancy or in
For
terms
the
of
process?
pregnancy, which is interesting, Carol, because for me, like pregnancy is something new. Pregnancy is something that I wasn't really expecting before I decided to. So, and I didn't want to go through like the regular aspect of pregnancy, and I just feel like all we have here is enough. Like it's yeah. I don't know if you got it, if you understood what I don't want to be very detailed, but so yeah, no anxiety, no stress, nothing, no bad thoughts coming, nothing that cause any harm to. Yeah, that's what I feel. I
Oh, that's
just
good. So you just feel like all the time that you embrace love inside,
yeah,
light, you feel in peace, calm, and you don't have any like a bad expectation, if I can say like this, just like bad feeling that maybe something will happen, or you feel like
sure.
support from everyone around you,
Yeah,
like that you're working to with is it it's a doula, right? It's a doula
yeah,
or a midwife.
yeah, doula, yeah, doula.
So you have a really strong team that is there to support you
And you know
in
the funny thing about it is because you said a word expectation. Like I have zero expectation. Just because I'm not focused on the future, what is
yeah,
about to come, the way he will decide to come. I just trust the process, and I trust that I'll be able to handle whatever it is. Um, Even though I have my preferences, even though I have my choices, etc., etc.
yes,
Um, and the fact that we can communicate through me, through you, and create that bond and together as a team
yeah.
makes me filled with all that is like necessary for the process.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else that you want to share?
Mm, you know what? I think for these new mothers and for uh, families, parents, I don't know who, that decides to open space for these beings that want to come and decided to choose your body for some reason, choose your family for some reason. It's really powerful to trust your intuition, to understand when the information comes from the collective and it's for the collective, and when it comes to you and it's for you, but also to make sure you are doing 100% of your best to heal whatever it's on your hands to be healed in this process. Also, to experience more, or to create a team that is there for you both and for your family. And yeah, again, I think your gift should be spreaded, and I truly believe that more mothers to be or dads to be, I don't know, could benefit from what you're doing, from your sacred agreement. Let's say that
Right.
into this word. So yeah, thank you so much for all, Carol.
Thank you to you. I'm so happy. Thanks to share with us.
No problem. And yes, I can clarify my experience. Yes, in many moments, if it's necessary, I'll be here. Because
Thank
honestly, I
you.
just really admire and I appreciate. And I truly believe that we have to go for it in this new earth.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye bye.